So today I am going to talk about pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. And as a prime example of this is exactly what I'm doing right now. Some of you will know I'm not that confident on video. Hopefully you can't tell, but it's not something I particularly like doing or feel natural doing, but I do it because I feel it's important for my own personal development, professional development, and to develop as a coach. So I'm going to talk a little bit about why I think it's important to push yourselves out of your comfort zone with a few key areas. And I'm applying this to not just exercise. Obviously, we are talking on an exercise and fitness basis, but also in everyday life, in your work life, in your social life, personal life, anything like that, it can be applied to. And I really think that, first of all, it's important for personal growth. You can only grow and develop if you do something or you try to do something that you're not already doing. So if you're already comfortable doing things, you're not going to grow and develop by doing the same thing over and over. So pushing yourself outside of that comfort zone is how you're going to personally grow and develop as a person. Also, once you do start to push yourself out of your comfort zone, you create a momentum, and small gains, small marginal gains, whether that be more reps if we're talking in an exercise perspective, or doing a 30-second video, or whatever it may be, those small little gains will create a momentum over time, and it will become like an unstoppable force over time, meaning you will get further and further. And say, for example, in an exercise perspective, you might start going 1 kilo heavier, but you'll notice 6 months down the line that all of a sudden you're 10 kilos heavier maybe, and it's that momentum that you've created by pushing yourself that once that once out of your comfort zone, that's created that momentum for you to get to where you are 6 months down the line. Also increasing your productivity. So by pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and not procrastinating about certain things that you need to get done, you will naturally become a more productive person for it. So you'll get more stuff done, you'll feel more self-fulfilled, you'll feel more focused, more positive, and you will find that means you are more productive in life, which can only be a good thing, right? Also, when it comes to fear, you start to eliminate fear. You have 100% of control to how you react to things, how you think of things, and by pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and towards your fears, you are taking that control back a little bit from maybe something that's been controlling you, a fear of, I don't know, flying, let's just say. So by pushing yourself to go on a flight, I'm just using a basic example here, you are pushing yourself towards your fear, and you are growing and developing as a person because you are taking back control. And really doing things like saying yes more often to people. So if someone suggests something that you wouldn't usually do, say yes, give it a go. You might love it. So, if somebody suggests you go rock climbing, let's just say, try it, go for it. Say yes. You'll be amazed what can happen when you just say yes. When it's new assignments at work, if it's something you're not comfortable with, say yes, do it. You will gain so much experience and develop as a person. It will really benefit you. Also consider other points of view you wouldn't usually. So, for example, we kind of like to think of ourselves as knowing it all sometimes and everything else, but kind of think, well, what if actually I am wrong in my opinion, or in my way of thinking? So start thinking from other people's perspectives. Look at all different perspectives before you kind of settle on, well, this is what I think, and that's that. Also, create little challenges for yourself in areas that you want to improve. Again, this could be socially. So say you don't usually like going out in open spaces, let's just say. Start creating little challenges for you to follow up on every day or every week so that you get more comfortable with that. Get comfortable being uncomfortable, I think, is what I'm trying to say. So if you can get comfortable with the idea of being uncomfortable, you are more likely to push yourself out of the zone and kind of get used to pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, and that becomes a way of life. not only will you become more self-fulfilled and feel a deeper sense of satisfaction, but you'll also help to inspire other people to do the same. You kind of become like a bit of a magnet, using, for example, Amy and Jess themselves. They're always pushing themselves, they're always doing better, and that makes a lot of members do more, myself and George do more, and I think you become a magnet and you start to reflect how you are. And I know a lot of the coaches and a lot of our members do push themselves out of their comfort zones, and they are only reaping rewards from doing so. So yeah, leaving me to say with, I think we're all capable of more than we believe we are capable of, but it's having that self-belief that will get us there. So have a little bit of self-belief, push yourself out of your comfort zone, and just remember, fail just means first attempt in learning. There is no such thing as failure, as long as you don't quit. So hope you found this content useful, and yeah, push yourself out of your comfort zone.